What if it were possible to have conversations about things that can bring us together instead of only the conversations that keep us separate? Because if I guess that's called echo chambers, right? In political terminology, if you get into the echo chamber, you just talk about the things that keep the perpetuation of sameness happening. And if we want to build up our awareness of inclusion and opportunities to grow in ways other than the way we currently know ourselves to be, wouldn't it be great to be around other minds and other hearts that will expand that opportunity for connection? Now, I'm not saying you have to throw yourself into if your favorite color is orange, you have to go be with all the people who love green and learn to like green. I'm not saying that. I'm just wondering if there's a way to challenge preconceived notions and beliefs to bring us closer to a place where we can actually see value in each other. And I think if we get real about that, if we can say to people, this is how I see the world, I'm open and willing to see it differently, but right now, this is how I see it. Can I be in a place with somebody else who would question me, to challenge me instead of causing me to shut down or causing me to come out swinging? I think there's a possibility. And I believe in that possibility is an opportunity for growth for the whole system. And in that place of growth of the whole system, it's organic and it's living and it's growing and it's thriving and it's energizing. And instead of it being a push down or a putting a lid on things and making people try to pop out of the lid, what if the lid were unlimited? What if there were no lid? What if it was an opportunity for people to thrive together? I don't know if this is even possible, but in my experience, misery has got to stop loving company because it's just too easy to get together with other people and do what a friend of mine called sport bitching, bitching for the sport of it. I just don't understand how that creates possibility and opportunity. I know there's something called venting when we need to vent and get it out. But if we vent, are we done with it? Or do we just pick it up the next time we get together? If there's no growth, if there's no change, if there's no movement, then it's just revolution, which keeps revolving and coming back, than evolution, which may look completely different when we all allow each other to grow the way we were created to grow. I don't know the how of this. I'm just really sure of the why of it. And the why of it is to create a place where people can belong, where people who have a longing to just be can have that, where we can be challenged and where we can be encouraged and where we can be celebrated. I'm calling that my Get Real tribe. And in that Get Real tribe, maybe there are connections that can be made there that will produce the next great thing, the next great project or process. Maybe it's just a way for people to come together occasionally where they can just feel better about themselves so that they can go home to their families and keep going, especially now when we're stuck. We're stuck with our families. We love them, but there's not a lot of opportunity to connect with others. I just believe that there's a possibility here. I'm, again, not sure of the how. Yet I think if we can start challenging each other to get outside our current way of seeing the world, it might expand our vision. And expansion to me is what we're all about. We're creative beings and we're created by a creator to be created in that creator's image and likeness. And so if we are created in that image and likeness, wouldn't that be creative as well? So if we're not creative, then we're disintegrating. Because I don't think there's such a thing as status quo. So these are the ideas I'd like to kick around with other people, to be challenged and validated every now and then, and appreciated and celebrated, and grow together. So if this is appealing to you in any way, I'm creating a mailing list right now. I don't know what it will be yet. And I know that it will be something. And I know that together with a tribe of people who share this yearning, this discontentedness, this restlessness for a new outcome in our organizations, our businesses, our families, our communities, what could that be like? We don't know what's going to happen coming out of this isolation. And to me, that's a good thing, because it's wide open for us to create a way of being that hasn't been before. So if you're interested, just go to my website, jodybach.com. There's a big red circle right there. And you can click on that big red circle and it'll put you into a mailing list. And I don't know, at least we'll have a place where we can start gathering to have conversation, to connect, and eventually, in my vision, to brainstorm, to heartstorm, to collaborate, to support, to work toward a desired future together. I don't want to do this by myself. I want to do this with others who are in that same, maybe restless and discontent space, because that's where the beauty happens, not in the misery. Let's stop being commiserators and let's start being collaborators. Go to my website and sign up. I'd love to see you there. Thanks, everybody.